Let's give you the Miami Heat, announced by Erik Spoelstra in his 11th year. As Adebayo and Adams at center court. Away we go here in Oklahoma City. Offense here, he's going to go into Steven Adams. Spins, use the right hand. Nice touch by the big man.
He's always got the defender off to a good start when he gets those early touches.
George flies all the way to the rim and throws it.
And that's a play that the Heat want to run right there. It's a dribble penetration because they got a lot of guys that can dribble the basketball.
Schroeder hands it off and Ferguson splashes home. It's not Miami's offense that stands out, it's really its defense. Nice pass, Schroeder inside, and Steven Adams elevates.
Told me, not if we get a lot of stops. Well, that's what's happening so far tonight, guys.
Jeremy Grant tees one up from the outside. Well, Paul George talked about the fact that despite defenses collapsing down in the lane, he is still going to
shot like that. It still looks the same.
That's such a sweet stroke. Nice slip pass inside. Schroeder again. Fine. It looked like Adams might have been knocked off of his spot. Wade again. He missed the running shot to the right side. Right there, the guy that
at this pace, which is a big reason why you had a 16-point win the last time these two teams met.
There's a drive and a feed.
Already with 10 points so far here in this first quarter in that painted area.
Well, the ball movement has sprung up some open shots, but Steven...
That's not easy. I try that shot, I shoot it over the backboard, I shoot it short.
As Dragic has made...
As the game gets, wears on.
Wade had to step and floats it up and in. So after a span of about 3 minutes to get back in it, as Nader has it poked away. Ball sent up the floor. Dwayne releases free, and it's like that.
You allow the Heat now to get into a little bit of a rhythm here.
Well, this game has settled down, and another nice dish. That's Felton had been playing pretty consistently as Dragic made his first three, and he makes his second three. 32-year-old veteran. Played a lot with the Phoenix Suns. Wants another three, and Goran Dragic right now is
stepping up, taking a shot right now, and knocking it down.
What a difference the latter half of this first quarter. George goes right at 1-2 Miami run prior to that bucket. As Wade goes right at the rookie, that's going to be good.
About the three-point shooting. Three-point defense is a big key.
And again, getting inside is Johnson. He's ready on this stoppage, maybe the next one. The lob, and Jones again. A bunch of second chance points on Saturday night against Golden State. Morris checks the timer. Goes in the post, and the turnaround is good.
Waiters doing a good job of not allowing the turn to go into that lane.
Waiters trying to turn the corner. Bumps it off again. Jones got in the starting lineups, which is fourth most in the NBA. The Miami team that's trying to make a push is George with a slippery move. Then a Schroeder back out on the floor. And Jeremy Grant dips, kicks. Schroeder lines it up and knocks it down. Dennis Schroeder
wide open.
Well, Dragic continues to fire away. And
he has that ability to drive. I'm really impressed at how well he's shooting the three.
George steps back behind the line and splash flare. And that time he just flared out behind the line. Just that simple flare that sprung him free. And again, it's Jones. This much athleticism. He finds a way to finish. Ferguson from the corner. That's good.
Talk about that as one of the keys to the game.
There's Jones again. Met though by Paul George. Here was Ferguson. Olynyk with two hands. So Adebayo again trying to handle those point position, and he finds the pass. George's cross-court pass got over to Morris. No, but Jeremy Grant guides it right.
Good morning. Sooner or later, it's going to catch up with you.
Back-to-back possessions getting the offensive rebound. Dwayne Wade with space. And from 2005 to 2016.
This is special.
George comes right back.
There.
He thought he got fouled. As Schroeder, the burst, and the finish with the left hand, playing 8 out of 10 here at home. Those two games, one against Toronto, one against Memphis, the two on the road. Hunter played a ton of road games here as Olynyk dialed, and he had it taken away by Johnson. The Heat with numbers. George, the only one back, trying to affect the shot as he... Possession here, the third quarter for the Thunder. As Schroeder continues to dance around with the basketball, lost it. As Adebayo slips by George for the Michael in the first quarter that created havoc for Miami's offense. Schroeder speeds down the lane. No. Adams the putback right off the ground.
They really missed that in that first half due to foul trouble.
There's a block from behind by Jeremy Grant.
And you got guys coming off the bench now. They're going to have to log some heavier minutes.
And Waiters goes right at Abdul. And so what was a 2-point game a couple of moments ago. Miami 7 in a row. Offensive rebound. Had to get that shot up quickly. It's loose on the baseline. Morris saves it right to Grant. Grant, the contact, and it drops the digits.
And here's that zone defense. And it takes ball movement to move that basketball. Wow. You got that guy.
Ball fake. And the teardrop. But he left it well short. Did everything right but execute there. Richardson tees it up. And Adebayo on Dennis Schroeder and Paul George, forcing them to give up the basketball, kind of like right there. As the Thunder turn it over, and Olynyk out in transition. He is no good.
And the Heat have done a good job of getting back on defense as well. Playing that zone defense.
And there is Dwayne Wade settled in. Made life very difficult on both Schroeder and George. Boy, Dwayne Wade is just feeling it.
Wow. You can't do that with Steven Adams in the ball game.
Grant finds himself open as
This tough Heat zone defense.
Schroeder gives it up. Grant. And again, Jeremy Grant. Schroeder tried to get fancy with the pass and again give it down to Jeremy Grant. Beacon free is Wade. Caught it in stride. And the feed from Marquette for Tom Crean, went to the Final Four in 2003. As Morris thought he got bumped and fouled, no call. And Waiters turns the corner, spins it home, high off the glass. Felton veering off to the left. Jeremy Grant throws it home. That is a break. Grant, hard charging down the lane. High now with 25 points. Johnson way off target. Can Richardson save it out of bounds? He does, and Olynyk was camped out. Wade, 16 years going up against 14 years. My goodness.
Come up with a couple of good scores. See if they can get a stop here.
The last 6, check that. It's 8 now, and he has answered right back with 8 consecutive. As George takes the bump, that's going to count. Get a release out on Paul George. Threw it into a double team. Ferguson went for the steal, gambled, and again it's slings it over. The pass, and Patterson was right now. James Johnson controlling things on the defensive end. Adebayo over to Richardson, and he 19-20 at home, one of 2 teams in the NBA, along with Chicago, with less road.
There are no 17-point plays, but you got to get stops and start knocking down shots.
Rigging the rim. George fighting his way down the lane. It's going to drop in. Schroeder trying to fight over those screens. Adebayo got it back, and the pass deflected outside. Dragic, 3, nothing but net. Schroeder, the stutter step, all kinds of speed as he blows right by it. So the Thunder will retain the basketball here, an opportunity to get it down to 10, maybe single digits. George steps back, corner 3, and he high arcs it. 11. The Thunder trying to make a push here in the 4th quarter. Ball movement over to Jeremy Grant. He'll drive, and another stop is Jeremy.
Well, found a way to get all the way there and hope wasn't able to get there in time.
So this is the problem.
One play ago, 9-point deficit with the basketball, under 2 minutes.
George launches. That's good. As he rattles it home.
Plenty of time to go here, but you got to get a stop here.
They got the double team on Wade. He passes it off. Adebayo missed it wide right, but Johnson didn't answer. A couple of big second chance opportunities, and that's going to do it. Well, we saw this urgency come from the Thunder as Ferguson got the turnover. Again, in the corner. That is good. Earn a playoff berth in the Eastern Conference, gets a big win. And for the Thunder, dropping its 2nd consecutive game.